Hello Year 1, here is our English lesson for Friday. So continuing with our story of Up, what we're going today is we're going to role play a character's feelings from our story using the image as stimuli. We're going to remember our feeling words. We're going to think about how the characters are feeling in each image. We're going to be using our character skill of wonder to try and look at what they could be feeling. Let's have a look at this first picture. We can see Carl and we're sitting in a church. We've seen this picture before, so we should be able to use it to think about how he's feeling. Our sentence stem is Carl is feeling because. So we need to make sure we're using our because and justifying why we think he's feeling that way. Well, let's look at his facial expressions. How do you think he's feeling? He could be feeling sad. I wonder whether we could up-level that word choice to maybe upset. Let's have an example. Carl is feeling down because he is all alone. What I have done is I've explained how Carl is feeling, and then I've also explained why I think he's feeling like that. Let's try a different picture. Here I have a picture of Carl, Russell and Doug. They look like they're in an aeroplane, and they look like they're flying. I wonder how they're feeling. I've done one for us for Russell. Russell is feeling nervous because he hasn't been on an adventure before. I could maybe use a different feeling word other than nervous. I could say maybe he's a little bit scared or frightened, but I'm using the image and what's happening to try and decide how he's feeling. Can you pause the video and create a sentence for how you think Carl is feeling in this picture? Do you think he's feeling happy, excited, nervous, frightened? Pause the video and give it a go. Remember, your sentence stem is at the top of the page. Carl is feeling because. Good effort. What I would like you to do now is let's create one together. So I'm going to look at his facial expression. I think maybe he's feeling quite happy because he's smiling, maybe excited. Let's see which one I came up with. Carl is feeling excited because he's going on an adventure. So, because Carl is older, he's probably feeling excited about going on an adventure. But because Russell is younger, he might feel a little bit nervous because he hasn't been on an adventure before. That's how I think they're feeling. I wonder if you felt they were feeling differently. Let's try this picture. Now this is a very different picture. We can see Carl and Russell, and we can see a very large bird. And the bird's name is called Kevin. Can you pause the video and can you create a sentence for Carl and Russell? You're going to say Carl is feeling because and Russell is feeling because. How do you think they're feeling in that situation? Pause the video and give it a go. Well done. I'm really impressed with all the different types of emotion and feeling words that you're coming up with. Let's see what I come up with. I think Carl is feeling very frightened because of the huge bird that has approached them. I think Carl seems quite frightened because he in his facial expression, he's not smiling and he looks a little bit scared. But I up-leveled my word and I used frightened. And I then used my because and then I explained what was happening. I wonder how I think Russell is feeling. I think Russell is feeling delighted because of all the pretty colours on the bird. Maybe because the bird is so colourful, he's excited to meet the bird because he thinks he's so beautiful. Now it's your turn. By yourself, I would like you to create 3 sentences for this picture. I'd like you to tell me how Carl is feeling, how Russell is feeling, and how Doug is feeling. Let's create one together each, and then you're going to pause the video and you are going to try and make them by yourself. I think Carl is feeling normal. In his face, he looks like he's okay. I think he's feeling okay. He doesn't look really happy or excited. He doesn't look really sad. I think he's feeling okay, but maybe he's feeling happy inside because Russell is having so much fun. I think Russell is very excited and delighted because he's getting to ride a very colourful bird. How do you think they're feeling? Give it a try. Pause the video and I'd like you to write a sentence for each one. Don't forget you can get your mum or dad to take a picture of your work and send it to me so I can have a look. Here is your last tasks. I would like you to think about how you would be feeling if you were in this picture. If you were standing next to Carl and Russell, how would you be feeling? Make sure you role play it out and say, I would be feeling because. Well done, Year 1.